What up? It is Untitled Podcast. Special edition. We are covering Ant-Man today. You know, Ant-Man recently in theaters.
Spoilers.
Basically, yep. We're going to be spoiling some shit in this episode. So if you haven't seen the movie, get the fuck out. Because, yeah, we're going to spoil the shit out of this movie.
Word.
So go watch it, then come back and listen to us talk shit about the movie, all right?
Word.
So, like always in my episodes, I have my friends with me. I have my homeboy Fresh.
Yo.
I got the homeboy Don.
What's good? You got the Don 0926.
And I got my homie Sonny.
Your boy Sonny Black in the house. Holla.
All right. Ant-Man, starring Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, Dustin Hoffman? Nah, not Dustin Hoffman.
Wait, you mean Dustin Hoffman wasn't in the movie? What?
According to Don, Dustin Hoffman was in the movie.
Wasn't he Hank Pym? I could have sworn that was Hank Pym, though.
Evangeline Lilly and the bald head guy, I forgot his name. But anyway.
Head guy from Strain.
Yeah, in Strain he got hair, a wig.
Yeah. But so we're gonna go through one by one, starting off with our impression. So let's start it off with Sonny. What was your impression of the movie?
Well, I just recently saw it. I saw it this morning. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. They call me the grumpy critic, my friends, because I hate everything. So since I love this movie, they were surprised. What can I say? It was a good movie. Good movie. I enjoyed it. Action was good. Comedy, hilarious. I was cracking up. Michael Pena, that dude's the man.
Word.
He had me cracking up the whole fucking movie, man.
His scenes were the best, yo.
Yeah, hilarious. He looked like a skinnier Don, but he was hilarious, yo.
Wow.
Yo,
already.
No, you know who had me rolling? T.I. T.I. had me rolling in the movie, too. He was funny.
I didn't even know T.I. was in the movie. I forgot about T.I.
I forgot all about T.I. You're right. Yeah, T.I. was in the movie. He did a damn good job, too.
Always knows,
I hate that damn Southern accent. I'm sorry, man.
Wait, what'd you say?
That Southern accent, man. I hate that.
Oh, man. Here we go. We just lost the Southern fans.
I don't like T.I. Shout out to T.I., but I don't like it.
Yo, T.I., you cool with me, man. Don't let Fresh deter you from listening to the show, yo. I like you.
He's funny.
But anyway, yo, going on to Michael Pena, yo, that totally... Everybody watch a movie called Observe and Report?
Yeah, funny movie.
Yeah. Yo,
the other mole cop.
His acting in Ant-Man brought me all the way back to that movie. That shit had me rolling, yo. Observe and Report. Watch that movie and you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we're moving on to Don. Don, what was your impression of the movie? Well, actually, Don, you was the first one to see it out of all of us, yo. So you had to wait quite a while.
Mr. Important.
It was,
thanks to my blog, I was able to get catch a screening of it, and I honestly thought it was great. The only thing that kind of like made me not like the movie was what happened in the theater. But again, that has nothing to do with the film. The film was awesome, which was totally worth seeing. I would totally pay to see it again.
Bro, I told you, when you make the hole in the bottom of the popcorn box, bro, you gotta make it big enough for her to take care of you, bro. It's not her fault that she couldn't reach.
Remember, you eat the booty.
Bro, you gotta empty out the box too. Dal had a whole bunch of popcorn on top of his shit.
He said, hell yeah, eat the booty.
Hell yeah, eat the booty. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right, so the popcorn thing has nothing to do with the movie. So what do you like about the movie, man?
Well, honestly, it was a great film. It took me by surprise. It kind of like the way I felt when I left after watching Guardians of the Galaxy. I sort of felt the same way for Ant-Man, mainly because I know that Ant-Man's an Avenger. I know small things like that. I know he's the creator of Ultron, things like that.
Wasn't expecting much.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting much.
That's how I went. I was,
Yeah. Like the one of the other things that made me think, well, this movie's gonna be cool is like they posted on like a bunch of like media outlets the small signage they had for Ant-Man. Like it was like a small billboard that said Ant-Man on it. I didn't see any in the city, but I know they were all over San Diego and like Los Angeles, and I thought those were freaking cool. That kind of made me want to go see it. And then after watching it, I'm totally gonna pick this up on Blu-ray.
Agree. I'll be picking that up too.
I'm definitely getting that on Blu-ray. I might see it again in theaters.
I'm gonna download it. I'm sorry.
I
don't buy Blu-rays.
Which was that, and don't see it if you're not gonna see it in 3D because it's so much better in 3D.
Yeah, Fresh. Moving on to you.
Paul motherfucking Rudd, bro, did his fucking thing. I really loved the film. The film was really, really dope. It was really, really well made. the action, the small sequences were really good. Like they really like captured the depth. Like when he fell into the freaking bathtub, that was like really really dope. How they made that look. Michael Pena, man, he did his thing, man. He made me laugh. His storytelling, that was like it made. To me, to be honest, it made the movie a little bit for me. As far as the only problem I didn't, I don't want to go off on a rant, but it just
Go ahead. Go ahead.
just when it comes down to Marvel movies, do really well during the first and second sequences, but like towards the end, like they really make the villains really really bullshit. To be honest,
I agree. Ultron
Marvel
was whack.
yeah, they really just don't deliver right on these fucking these villains, man. Like Ultron could have been awesome.
Yo, was it me or did the fight with the Falcon look kind of weird? I don't know. You guys saw it in 3D IMAX?
Yeah,
I
I
saw it normal, but it looked kind of weird. I don't know if they filmed it different from the rest of the movie.
I think they did. I think that was something they pushed in because they wanted. From what I heard, the original director wanted Ant-Man to be a solo movie, not part of the Marvel universe. And I guess he left the film, and they brought somebody else in. And I guess
about Edgar Wright.
yeah, they just kind of like Edgar Wright would have been dope for the freaking film. You could tell, 'cause,
So they threw that scene in because it looked weird. It looked different from the rest of the movie.
Yeah, it just felt pushed. Kids Marvel. Marvel's a machine. They want connections, and I feel like that was just pushed a little bit. But it was still dope to see him fight an Avenger. It was pretty dope to see that, especially the end credits. End credits pretty dope.
Yeah.
That was the only problem I had with the movie.
You didn't like him?
The last one, it was like, when the fuck y'all niggas found Bucky, yo? Like, what the fuck this happened? Like,
What the fuck? He's a fucking mechanic now?
yeah, like, so this nigga, I'm like, I don't know, it was like, what the fuck? So now, what I want to see is a fucking story of them finding the motherfucker. I don't want the next movie starting with them already having Bucky there. Like, how the fuck you guys found him? Like,
you could tell that scene was taken directly from Civil War. It looks like they just took a snippet, and put it right in the movie. Like it doesn't belong in Ant-Man. They just threw that in there to kind of like, oh wow, can't wait for for Civil War, because that was definitely pushed.
they definitely have to make Michael Pena a fucking Avenger. I don't give a fuck, but they gotta do.
Make him the storyteller.
That dude gotta be in the next fuking Marvel movie, whatever.
Definitely, man. Yeah, and to finish up, I just hate the fact that Ant-Man didn't do well in the theaters, man. They did.
Yeah, I didn't understand
the lowest. I think the Incredible Hulk did better in opening weekend, which it's kind of fucked up. But it was a really good movie, man. And I wish it could make more money.
Wait, just a comment on the money aspect real quick. I don't think they are looking at the $58 million that Ant-Man made as a loss, because I think in Marvel's head, they knew Ant-Man was going to make that much money, because Ant-Man is not a very popular character as, Iron Man. People may have not have known Iron Man when the first Iron Man movie came out, but they heard of him, so it made them go see the movie. But Ant-Man, nobody knew who Ant-Man was. Like, they were like, Ant-Man, who's that?
Yeah. I was reading the thing about Guardians of the Galaxy. It was the same shit. Like, they weren't expecting much, but look at Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That shit
Made
exactly.
a whole lot of money. And I think
Yeah.
I think Ant-Man's budget was like $350 million. So hopefully they make their money back.
Now, it's probably going to it's going to end up as one of those movies where everybody's going to see it, mainly because of word of mouth. So it'll make its money back, but it's just going to take some time for it to make some money back. That's it.
Yeah, it was a really good movie, man. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely copying it on Blu-ray. I'm definitely downloading it illegally. So,
not that the Untitled podcast supports such things, but yeah,
I do. I'm filthy.
Yeah, we do not support.
But send us Blu-rays though, so we can
Unbelievable.
raffle them off.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be giving away a Ant-Man Blu-ray when it come out. So keep listening, guys. I'm Sonny Black, and I'm poor. It's gonna hurt my pockets. I'm doing it for you guys.
Hey, so I'm just saying, definitely need to go see Ant-Man in theaters. It was a really good movie. It's something you should experience in theaters, because I don't think, like, some of the scenes that we talked about, like the bathtub scene, him running through the underground trackway with the ants and stuff, and there's a whole bunch of stuff. Him flying with the ants and a whole bunch of other stuff. That's a whole bunch of stuff that I think looks spectacular on 3D big screen that you won't ever get at home and stuff like that. So it's a really, really good experience I had in the theater.
It's really dope, man. I really like that, man. But shout out to that dude killing people, making them look like boogers at the end. Like he was making it feel like it's a snot booger. It's like, boom, I killed you. You're a snot booger now.
I just want to touch on that guy real quick. It's like, first of all, this is the comic book nerd coming out of me. Hank Pym comes up with the Pym particles. Nobody can duplicate that. That's his shit, yo. And I had a little thing with that where they made it where he duplicated Hank Pym's Pym particles to shrink and stuff like that. No, nobody's that smart to do that. Hank Pym is like one of the top geniuses in Marvel. Like, that shit is unduplicated. That's his shit. And I didn't like that. And plus, the villain was Yellow Jacket, which is another alter ego of Hank Pym, which was weird. I was like, why is the villain Yellow Jacket? But I mean, all in all, without the nitpicking of that, comic book nerdism shit that I do, it was still a good movie. I mean,
yeah, but shout out to the Spider-Man nod in the movie.
Yeah,
that was pretty dope.
When he talked about, go ahead, Sonny.
Another thing, the villain, that dude. If you ever see him in another movie or TV show, he dies. He dies in everything he's in. I'm telling you.
He died the worst fucking way, man. Motherfucker got crushed into like a little poof.
I'm waiting for him to die in the Strain. He's in it's like that Kevin Spacey Netflix show. He plays
House of Cards.
Where is he in the Strain?
Oh my god, bro, he's like the main dude in the Strain, my man.
Yeah, he has hair.
Oh shoot. I didn't even realize that was him. Stop playing, yo. He looks so different without hair. Damn.
It's a toupee, right?
Yeah, it's a toupee.
Well, shout out to him, man. He did a really good job, man. He did a really good job.
Yeah. Not for nothing. Shout out to the art directors for The Strain, yo. That hair looks real, son. Real, yo. Would have never known.
Shout out to us not knowing this dude's name, and we're just giving him bad props.
Yeah. His name is Dustin Hoffman. We don't fact check here, so
that was Dustin Hoffman. I knew he was in the movie. Don was right.
Dustin Hoffman as Yellow Jacket.
Yo, but shout out to my Hobbit boo being in this movie. Evangeline Lilly, she's looking hot as ever. You know what I mean?
Bad.
Yeah, Evangeline Lilly is a MILF. I don't know if she has kids or not, but she is the MILF.
If you want to piss off Dawn, say Ant Woman.
Oh my dude.
Somebody screamed that shit out. Ant Woman.
Theater, yeah. I was pissed.
Fucking wasp, you dick.
That was during the end credits.
Yeah.
And how do you guys feel about Janet Pym not being in the movie, and they made it where it's the daughter being Wasp instead of her, and like she died in the prequel.
I didn't even know there was two Ant-Mans. The only Ant-Man I ever knew was Hank Pym.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know the other one. So
Yo,
he got to start in volume 3 of the book.
Just to shock you, Sonny, there's like I think 4 Ant-Mans, if I'm not mistaken.
You sure about that? We don't fact check on here, man.
It was 10 Ant-Mans.
We don't fact check, but I think it's 4.
To be honest, I think a prequel to Ant-Man would be awesome, man.
Oh hell yeah!
Like including his wife, because that sequence where they had to I think blow up that rocket, that was pretty dope. I wish there was like more to that.
You mean that sequence where she Captain America'd?
Yeah, for real. Like she micro fucking whatever they call that bullshit.
Who would play him? Dustin Hoffman again?
Michael Douglas.
Yo,
They made him look young. They made him look young at the beginning part. Like you didn't see no wrinkles. I'm like,
did.
what the fuck?
CG is on.
CG on fleek.
Yeah, shout out to CG on this one.
Yeah. He looked young as hell.
Yo, that was crazy, man. But I agree. But my whole thing is like they showed like they were in the war back then. I'm like, so why weren't they helping Captain America? Why didn't Captain America know about these guys? Like,
did you know about Hydra then? What the fuck? This shit could have been auto prevented, yo.
Yeah.
She could have been stopped. What the fuck?
It's crazy because I normally Marvel. I don't really like their kiddie, lighthearted Disney type of thing. Like I prefer a DC, darker, type of movie. But I really like this, especially the scenes with the little girl. It's hilarious. As a father too, I want my kids to see it. They enjoyed it. They were cracking up. So normally those type of movies, I'm not a fan of, but I enjoyed it, man. It was funny. Yeah. Michael Pena, MVP.
Word, bro. That shit was awesome, man. You know what? Not every movie needs to be like, a buildup of Infinity War. So you could do some shit where it's separate. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, yes, they talked about Thanos, but it was its own shit. It made no references other than Thanos. And mind you, I heard that part was actually pushed. He didn't want that. So,
Yeah.
well,
Like if they would have made that movie dark, well, like I can't even see how they would have made that movie like a darker type of DC movie. Probably blow the little girl's brains out or something in the bedroom when she was sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
you can't do that shit, man. He had a big ass Thomas the Train, man. That part, that sequence made me laugh.
Yeah, I was cracking up.
For real.
Yeah, I gotta give it props. That the fight scene between Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man was really top notch. For like,
and it took place. It took place in the little girl's bedroom. The whole scene.
Oh, scene.
Well, I mean, the first fight took place in the helicopter in the little briefcase.
Yeah.
How the fuck did he get dressed so damn quickly?
He got dressed really fast.
Yo,
man.
So he blew that shit up to his size and then put that shit on while Ant-Man is trying to get in. I was like, God damn, he's quick. When that camera panned up, son, that shit looked awesome. But once again, you know, Marvel when they fails with these villains.
I mean, Marvel. I do have to agree that Marvel villains have been a little weak. I think the best villain so far they've had is Loki from the Thor.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I understood, like, Sonny hates Ultron with a passion. The Marvel movie Ultron.
Fuck Ultron.
But I understood why they made Ultron the way Ultron is in the movie rather than how he is in the comic book.
Yeah.
So Ultron in the comic book is made from the brainwaves of Hank Pym. So Hank Pym is not really known to be a joker.
Ultron's a G. He's a G in the comics.
He's a real serious brain. You know, he's a thinker. He plans stuff. He's very serious. So Ultron in the comic books is very serious.
Read Rage of Ultron. Came out.
Okay.
Came out right before the movie, a couple of months before the movie. Great.
All right.
Book.
All right. This is why they say don't read before you watch a movie. But anyway.
Yo, but real quick before you get off that, but shout out to Michael Douglas, man, because Michael Douglas made the fucking movie.
All right.
He was funny. He had a presence in the whole entire movie. He was not like shoehorned in the movie. Like he was in the whole entire movie.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to my Ultron point right now. All right.
Fuck Ultron.
So Ultron in the comic books was serious. So the reason why the Ultron in the movie was different because he was based off of Tony Stark's brainwaves rather than Hank Pym. So that's why he was more, you know, cocky, cracking jokes and stuff. Because that's what Tony Stark would do. So that's why you had a different Ultron in the movie than you do in the comic books because it's two separate Ultrons.
I think Sonny's main issue is that Ultron it's not about his personality. He felt like he was underpowered. He didn't feel powerful to me.
That I would agree with. See,
what will you rank it in your top 5 Marvel movies?
Nah, not my top 5.
Yeah, it's not hitting the rank, unfortunately.
I agree.
I would say very close to 6.
like if I'm gonna put it on a shelf where I keep my Blu-rays and stuff, I'll put it on like my second shelf right at the beginning, so it might end up on the first shelf, but that's about it.
If I would put it in a folder in my computer where I put my download pirated movies next to my porn movies, I would put it probably in 7th. So it was good. I can't hate on it.
So like I said, close to 6.
Yeah. So real quick, we're just gonna give it the whole 5-star system. So you know, each one of you guys, what's your rating? Real quick. So start off with Don. What's your rating?
I'm gonna give it a 4.5, only because when I saw it, somebody ruined it for me.
All right.
They ruined it for you.
Screaming Ant-Woman, and then like
And the
first
popcorn
like
box. So it was Ant-Woman and the popcorn thing.
So you giving the movie low scores for stuff they had no control over.
4.5. That's a pretty good score.
But you just took away half a star for something they can't control.
that and what you call this? And I had to leave the movie theater because somebody pulled the fire alarm. That was a thing.
So
of pain.
more stuff that was out of their control. All right. All right. Sonny, your rating?
No, just on a short note, that was in Marvel's control. They could have put us in a private theater, but they didn't. They used the public one.
What the fuck is a private theater? I think everything is gonna be fucking.
No, they could have gotten a because like when I went to see a screening for Tron Legacy, which was Disney put us up. This is before I think this is before Disney owned Marvel, but they put us up in like a private auditorium, and then they set up a projector and everything, and that's how we got to see the film.
You're not rich.
All right.
So Sonny, what's your rating?
I give it a 4. The movie was good. hilarious. Could use a little bit more action. They spend a lot of time on the planning part, setting up Ant-Man, and the heist, planning the heist. So I could have used a lot more action, I say. Fight scenes were good. That fight scene with the Falcon was kind of looked bootleg. It looked like somebody recorded it with the camcorder. I don't know if it was in because I saw it regular. You guys saw it in IMAX and stuff, so I don't know if it was my version, but it looked kind of weird. And something that has nothing to do with the movie, the ending credit, it was kind of whack to me.
The first or the second?
The last one with Bucky. What's his name? Fucking Winter Soldier. I was expecting like a Spider-Man type of thing, or I don't know. It was just weird. Like, what the fuck? They found him? I was expecting that to happen in the movie. I wasn't expecting to.
Yeah, that was a teaser.
I think that was more for a tie in the Civil War to show why Ant-Man will be in the Civil War movie, rather than to excite the crowd. It was more to tie it in with the future Captain America movie.
Yeah. So I'll give it that's good. I'll give it a 4. Good movie. Go see it.
All right, Fresh, what's your rating?
I'm gonna give that movie 4 farts out of 5. 4
farts out of 5.
4 farts out of 5. That was good, man. I like it. I'm definitely buying it on Blu-ray. I definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, I liked it. That's it.
I'm gonna give it 4.5 out of 5. It was a great story, and I do love the fact that they actually took a superhero movie and gave me a heist movie in the same fucking movie. Like, that's never been done before.
Yeah, it was Fast and the Furious Ant-Man.
Well, I don't know about Fast and the Furious. I don't see no cars.
When it comes to the heist planning and all that type of, we're gonna go in and steal something.
Well, I mean, Fast and Furious wasn't the first one to do a heist. You got the Italian Job. You got a whole bunch of other
Ocean's
stuff.
11.
Yeah. Well, nah, I was just saying.
Shout out.
I like the humor in the movie. The humor in the movie is really top notch. Paul Rudd did his thing. I didn't feel like anything dragged either. Like, it was like really, like, they didn't linger on stuff. They told what needed to be told and kept it moving. They didn't like.
That's true. It had a good pace.
Yeah, it had a good pace, and I think even though Sonny said it had lack of action, I think it was more for the story than the action. It was a good story. So yeah, I give it 4 out of 5. My only thing is I thought the villain was a little lame. You didn't really care what his motive was. It seemed more like a crybaby than anything. Oh, you didn't tell me about the pin particles. Stop whining. You were working with one of the greatest minds ever. Shut up. Anyway, that's my take on it. So let's wrap it up. Fresh, where can people find you?
You can find me on Full Motion Films at Instagram. My Twitter handle is John Blaze Your Mom.
All right. Sonny, where can people find you?
Find me on Instagram, SunnyArt225. Same thing on Twitter. And you can holler at me on my website, SunnyArt225.com.
All right. And Don, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at the Don0926. You can also find me on Twitter by the same name. And last but not least, you can find me on my blog, everythinggeekfromageek.blogspot.com.
All right. And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Red Socialite. Thank you for listening, and go out and see Ant-Man. No, really, go out and see it. Support Marvel movies.
Word.
They're doing an awesome job. All right. Peace.